It's not quite Thanksgiving yet, but it's never too early to start planning out your Christmas Day menu. And if you feel like dining out this year, we've got the perfect solution for you. Joining me right now is Chef Graham Daly. He's the executive chef over at Peninsula Grill here in Charleston. Chef, thanks so much for being on the program. We appreciate it. Great to have you here.
Thank you, John.
Tell us about some of your holiday favorites. What do we got going?
Well, one of my favorite things about the holidays is lobster bisque.
Yeah, that's a good one.
One time a year we do the bisque. We will be serving this dish on our holiday menu this Christmas along with our regular menu.
So yeah, tell us about the Peninsula Grill. Really fantastic Christmas opportunity to get in there and eat.
Well, we're gonna be doing a 5-course tasting menu along with all of our other selections at the restaurant, and I wanted to show you one of the ones today.
Yeah, let's start cooking.
So
what do you need me to do?
We're gonna do a little 2-stage process here. We're gonna make a lobster broth, and then we're gonna turn it into a bisque.
Okay.
So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start with some shells, some lobster shells that we've cooked off 6 minutes per pound, and then we've removed the meat from the shells.
And so you're going Maine lobster all the way, right?
Maine lobster,
the
right
only way
in there.
to do it.
Yes, right in there. So we're going to put those into the pot. We're going to give those a little turn. If you'd like to turn them for me,
I can do
you
that.
want to toast them a little bit.
So toast
now,
them up. Kind of brown that
this
up
can be a quick process. So after we've toasted the shells, we're going to add a mirepoix of onions, celery, and carrots.
That looks good.
Okay,
got to get those veggies going.
That's about 2 cups each. We'll add those in. We want to toast those also over a medium-high heat.
Get those flavors to kind of cook together a little
Then
bit.
we're going to start adding our aromatics to make it smell good. We're going to add the bay leaf, peppercorns, and garlic to that. Okay, about 4 or 5 little cloves.
I like that.
A handful of the garlic and a little handful of bay leaf.
Well, Chef, tell us about the restaurant a little bit. It's a low country staple, definitely one of the best restaurants in downtown Charleston.
Yes, we're very excited. This is a big year for us. We've actually we've come out with a cookbook this year.
Yeah, you're now an author.
Yes, which will now will go on sale December 11th. We are very, very excited about that. We'll be selling it online and at Heirloom Books downtown.
And those are just some of your favorite recipes that are in there?
Yes. The broth recipe is in the book, so if there's any questions there, you can get the book and see this recipe. All of the classical favorites are in that book.
Now everybody knows you for your coconut cake, and you can still order coconut cake in time for the holidays, right?
Up to 2 days before the holidays.
And people just turn them out.
Absolutely,
I'm
please
sure.
do.
All right,
let's
take it on our dish here.
All right, we're going to add a little bit of tomato paste to this.
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit more aromatics. We're going to add a little fresh tarragon, thyme, and parsley to that. 8 cups of water.
8 cups of water.
Now, when we add the water, we're going to go ahead and turn the heat up. We're going to turn it on to a high so bring it to a boil.
Okay.
Once it comes to a boil, we're going to turn it back down and bring it to a simmer for about 45 minutes.
Now, tell me the difference between a bisque and a soup.
Now, a soup is a little thinner. A bisque can be thickened. I'm going to show you that here in a little bit. We're in this pot. We're going to thicken it with a little roux.
Okay.
Okay. So as this is heating up,
it smells so good already.
We would have a nice broth. About 45 minutes. We're going to turn it off. That's what you'd have here.
Okay. So magic of television. This becomes this.
This becomes this after you strain the shells out and all the aromatic.
Yeah.
You have your broth here. So we're going to add about 3 tablespoons of butter to a warm pan. We're going to let that melt a little bit.
Get that cook up.
Let that cook. We're going to add about 3 tablespoons of flour to that melted butter. And
Chef, while that's cooking up, the meal, the great meal over at Peninsula Grill, do you have to make reservations for that early right now? When do you want to do
I would recommend making reservations as early as possible.
Okay.
We do fill up quickly, and yeah, if you can, the earlier the better.
And you're going to be there making the food?
I will be there all day.
Fantastic. That's what we like to hear.
If you'd like to stir that for me, that would be great. So we're going to cook the flour a little bit. This is the roux process, okay? Now, one of the important things about making a bisque is you have to add warm stock to it. If you don't add warm stock to the flour and butter, you're going to get kind of a lumpy
Nobody
soup.
wants that.
You don't want
a
lumpy
smooth
soup.
bisque.
So now you stirred that, you can leave the whisk in. If you add just a little bit of that warm lobster broth.
So take this,
ladle
it right up.
As you do that, I'm just going to add a little bit of brandy.
Okay.
A little bit of nice.
That's always a great holiday treat right there, right?
Now, what that will do is this is going to thicken the soup, and it's going to start incorporating that flour and that butter and give you the consistency that you're looking for.
That's what you want to do.
And you slowly want to add. You're doing a great job, John.
Okay, we got about
slowly add that in.
30 seconds left, Chef. So
right
when we're doing that, tell everybody about where they can get that book again one more time.
Heirloom Books, or buy it online. PlannersIn.com or PeninsulaGrill.com.
Okay.
It will be available December 11th.
All right, and now let's take a look at our finished product.
After we've got this, we've got a finished product. This is what we're going to have.
Oh, look at that.
This beautiful bisque. So we're going to take this ladle out. After you remove the meat from the lobsters, I like to cut the tails into medallions. Place a little bit in the bottom of a bowl.
Yep.
Give it a good little stir. Make sure it's nice and warm for everybody. And ladle.
Voila.
Right
I can hear Tom Crawford.
I like to leave a little bit of lobster on top so you can see it. and then just garnish it with a little bit of fresh tarragon,
And there it
or
is.
a little bit of parsley, or any kind of herb that you enjoy, and there you are.
Perfect holiday meal.
All right.
All right, go visit the chef at the Peninsula Grill, everybody. We're going to put the information up on your screen one more time so you can make those reservations. There is the number right there, 732-0700, on that website. Coming up on Low Country Live, we appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Thank
Smells
you.
delicious. We're going to have some of that. Time to get your gobble wobble on, everybody. The 35th annual Turkey Day run is 2 days away, and Tommy Turkey's in the house. Not talking about Tom Crawford. There's actually an extra turkey still to come. There's more time to sign up. Stay with us.